loans give more returns. Get more security and more interest on your fixed deposits from Sri Lanka's largest finance company, LOLC Finance.
Hi, I'm Janidu.
Hi, I'm Tara.
Hi, I'm Romina.
Hi, I'm Nadine.
And we will be answering living questions today for Living Gets Real.
Hi ladies and welcome to Living Gets Real. It's amazing having you all with us today in the studio. So we have with us four lovely ladies. We have Janidu Ranasinghe from the tap dance department. We have Tara Kumara from jazz, modern and contemporary. And we have Romina and Nadine from classical ballet. Thank you ladies again for being on the show. So the first question is for you, Tara. What was the experience like for the boys that participated in the 25th annual Singapore Regional Dance Competition? And how did they feel representing Sri Lanka on such a prestigious platform?
Well, it was an experience for all of us actually, and this was the first time the ballet school participated in a regional or an international event. And on top of that, it was an all-boys group which we put together to encourage boys and men in dance. And of course, when we went there, they participated in two categories, which is the jazz and the national, and they got awards for both the categories they participated in, and we were very happy about it. And I think overall it did boost their confidence because we see them being a lot more involved in their sessions now and wanting to be a part of this program that we're trying to build and encourage more boys to participate. So overall, it was a really great experience, and we look forward to participating in many more that the Commonwealth Society of Dancing is organizing. They have these country-specific as well as regional events, and we hope to, of course, encourage more of our students to participate. That way, we really emphasize the importance of performing arts as well as give them an opportunity to see what's out there in the world and gain that experience as well. So the regional competition this time was organized by Singapore, and some of the studios there actually came together to give or to arrange a scholarship for the boys, just to encourage this point that I mentioned before, encourage men and boys in dance. So I would like to mention that as well, that the international community did come together to acknowledge the fact that we are also trying to encourage more boys to participate and follow art forms such as ballet, because you see a lot of male students in traditional Sri Lankan art forms, yet we see somewhat of apprehension to join ballet, which that's a big challenge that we're still trying to overcome. So it is a stigma that boys in ballet. So we are desperately trying to overcome that, and the fact that we took an all-boys team made it somewhat significant for everybody.
That's amazing, and to have an all-boys team, right, to dance at a prestigious international stage is amazing. All right, Romina, the next one is for you. Could you maybe brief the audience about some of the benefits of studying ballet that students often experience in their perspective, in their eyes?
Yes, they benefit in many ways. They benefit physically because they have to train quite a lot. They develop their their muscles, they need their core strength, they need to develop their feet to be able to do most of the point work and the big jumps. And also they develop their the cognitive aspect of it as well, because they need to remember lots of different routines and put them all into practice almost like as often as possible.
So I guess the routines help, right?
Yes, they
Because
do.
it probably
They
helps
do.
with the daily life.
They do. They
Kind
do.
of routines that we all have
Yes.
to kind of follow.
Yes, and also we keep changing the routines, because if not, they just get used to one particular thing and it becomes very mechanical. So we keep changing the routine so that they stay focused as well.
Alright, the next question is for you, Nadine. What advice would you give to students on balancing dance with their academic and personal life? I know it's a huge challenge sometimes for kids.
Yes,
right?
it's a very challenging thing for them, especially now for school-going kids. They have very demanding schedules, more so than when we went to school, right? They're involved in a lot of extracurricular activities. So my advice would be balancing school life with not just ballet, but any extracurricular activity that you take on. Plan and prioritize. When you do that, you have some sort of consistent routine, which then helps you get through the day with minimal stress, because otherwise things can get very overwhelming. So that planning and prioritizing and using your time wisely, so that if you have planned and prioritized, then you also know when you have short breaks, and when you know that, you can use your short break to even just listen to some music, to relax, to run an errand, to make that phone call that you need to call someone, right? It just makes the day go by smoothly, yes. And I also think that it's important for us when we are setting goals to also set achievable goals. Don't be overly ambitious, because then that brings on a lot of stress, right? Especially with something like ballet, you must also enjoy it. Yes, you have to put in the work, there's a lot of discipline that's involved, and but you also must enjoy it, because otherwise you will not progress to becoming a performer, right? It shows on stage. Another thing is, I think, to do all of this, to manage your day, to balance, it's a balancing act. You must stay healthy. Physically, you must be healthy. So eat well, sleep well, and stay hydrated. It's important. Yeah. So once you are able to meet that balance, you will be able to manage multiple things. So assuming that you do have your schedules all fixed and you have a regular routine, all that is great, but you also need to be flexible, because things can change, schedules can change, priorities can change. So as long as you have your long-term goal in sight, don't worry if you have to change things around once in a while. Don't let it overwhelm you. That is a part of life. We can't all have things working smoothly. And also at the Ballet School of Colombo, all of us teachers, we have always told our children and parents as well, if there is a struggle in managing your time with your other activities, please speak to us, because sometimes we can come up with a better plan for you. We can see where the issues lie. So for anyone who at any point feels overwhelmed by what's going on, always know that ask for help, reach out. Especially we're hearing a lot of cases where kids have felt helpless, not reached out. There's no harm asking for help from someone. It can be us as your teachers, or your parents, or just your friends. Just make it known, because we can't always have things in control. It's normal to lose control. All of us lose control. We have each other. We talk to each other all the time. So yes, just remember that to all our students. and parents.
Right. I
Exactly.
like the fact that you also emphasized in not kind of consume your life entirely, right? You need to have that proper balance with your health,
Correct.
your diet, your sleep, again,
Correct.
which is very lacking in our
Correct.
younger
That's right,
generation
yeah.
because of social media
Correct.
and they're on phones quite a long time.
That's
during the
right.
day, right? Yeah.
Yes.
That's great. Thank you. Romina, back to you. So, how does the school foster a sense of community among the students and also the families? Because the families also play quite a big role, right, in the lives of the kids and the decisions that they make. How do you encourage or foster this culture?
Okay, so we have, whenever possible, we have workshops with children. So that like helps them to learn from outside people. And whenever we have recitals or concerts, we try to get our parents involved because they also need to know what goes on behind the scenes. Because if not, they just sit there and everything looks nice on the stage. There's so much going on backstage as well, like from sorting out costumes to makeup to making sure children actually turn up on time. Yeah.
All right. Yes, I think also time management is also very important, right? In terms
Yes.
of showing up on time.
Yes.
Respecting someone else's time as well, right? So yeah, obviously got some really good points. So Janidu, this question is for you. So being a women-run organization, how does the Ballet School of Colombo empower its female leadership?
Okay, I would say first of all, why is it a successful women-run organization? Is because we share the same values and the same vision and the same passion, and therefore we naturally click together. Our strong sense of work commitment and also our mutual resistance makes it interesting and also fun for us to work in special projects. What's even more special is that we nurture young girls starting as early as 5 to 6 years old, and that makes it even more encouraging and motivating for us to see them grow into strong, young, confident ladies. Along with that, because we work with such kids, it gives us a strong sense of empowerment, a strong sense of motivation to work with such young girls. Not only do we support and guide them in the journey of dance, but we also guide them in the journey of life. We give them skills such as self-strength, self-worth, as well as grace, which they will then take with them to grow as young, empowered ladies. So I would say that's what makes it a successful women-led organization.
That's amazing to hear that. I think we need more of that, especially for our young girls, right? To give them that boost of confidence that they need to face somewhat of a cruel world outside, right? So next question is for you, Tara. So are there any exciting projects, workshops or developments on the horizon for the school?
Yes, so currently we have a very interesting program. We are going green. So we, as a ballet school, what we're trying to do is look internally and see how we can be more sustainable. So we've looked into it to see, as a ballet school, the main points of, let's say, where we can be sustainable would be in terms of reusing or repurposing the dance wear the kids wear, because they grow out of it very quickly, and more often than not there are piles and piles of tights or shoes or leotards at home. So we are working with a company who will repurpose these things so that the parents, once the children outgrow their costumes, can come and return them. And also we're trying to go paperless as an organization, so we are trying to be sustainable that way and minimize our carbon footprint. And that is what we have planned for the next couple of months, and hopefully once we do figure out what works, we will implement that throughout our journey. And of course in 2026 it's going to be 10 years for the ballet school, so we are planning a big production where we have all the different departments and units within the school that will come together to do a grand production, and we're very excited about that, and we will hopefully start preparing for that mid next year, because it's going to be a big project. And of course we have our exams, which is run by the Commonwealth Society of Teachers of Dancing. It's an Australian establishment, and we offer exams from pre-grades all the way up to teacher's diploma in not just classical ballet, but also in jazz, lyrical and performing arts. So we have all these different activities lined up until 2026 so far.
Exciting, and really glad to hear that you all are going green, trying to keep hair colors, and also with the outfits, right? What you all have to kind of repurpose that into something that's a little more can be used again.
That's right, yes, because I think parents have always said that, you know, we have piles and piles of costumes at home, what do we do? So we are in the process of speaking to a couple of smaller schools that are outside of Colombo, and to kind of coordinate with them to say, okay, look, we are doing a production with this theme or this story. Perhaps you all can think of what you all would like to do for your school concert, and maybe we can kind of contribute some of the costumes to you and you can use them, because anyway costumes do cost, and we can always, you know, do something to share. So for those who might not have the funds to get outfits like this all the time.
Alright, so any closing remarks from any of you all about what we have discussed so far, or anything else that you all would like to focus on or speak to our viewers and listeners on what the ballet school is doing? Anything that you all would like to speak about?
One of the other benefits of learning ballet is they get a good posture, and also they gain a lot of confidence by performing in front of an audience, in front of their friends. That's two of the most important things, I guess, that they gain.
Yeah. I think that's also important, because even posture-wise,
yes,
we are on our phones, right?
That's right.
Our neck, our bodies, our spine are very much, the posture is very, very, I think, very different for kids today, right? And also the confidence you get on stage to get over the stage fright, I suppose, right? Okay, great. So we've come to the end of segment 1, ladies, and we have a fun little game for you on the other side of segment 2, so we'll see you all soon.
Thank you.
thank you.
What makes a truly awesome insurance company? Is it the skills to manage big numbers and big responsibilities? Well, that's definitely part of it. But there's more. It's the people. They're awesome. Super passionate about looking out for others and putting in their time for people's finances. It's not just the people. It's how we do things that's awesome. From being trendsetters of the industry to being connectors or inventors. It's about well-being and how we achieve it. Our teams hustle non-stop to meet the needs of the people. That's why we're on the rise. But it's not just about how we do things either. It's about how we improve things. Helping our clients thrive in a world that's full of awesome goals to achieve. Making the maximum out of the minimum. But wait, there's more to it. There's one last thing that truly makes an insurance company awesome. It's that we care about our people and our customers. All of this combined, it's been a pretty awesome year. And we're excited for tomorrow.
The latest issue of LMD International is available at lmdmall.lk. You can also access the digital version on Press Reader, Maxter, our social media platforms and WhatsApp.
Alright ladies, welcome to segment 2 and we have a fun little game which is Never Have I Ever. So I will make a statement and then with the placard that you all have, just flip it the way that you all feel that you all have done it or haven't been, and let's try and be honest, but it's fun, nothing serious, it's a fun thing. Okay, so the first one. Never have I ever said, I'm on my way when I was still at home. She's never, okay.
Oh my gosh! So when I say I'm at Kinsey Road, I am at Kinsey Road.
Alright, never have I ever stuck gum under a table or chair. Ah! Nice, okay.
In school? No.
That's a horrible thing to do.
Yeah. Shame on you. Shame.
Alright, never have I ever gone to bed without brushing my teeth. Late night, everything included.
Oh.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
What?
Oh,
Really?
You're the weird
after
one.
late night.
I stick gum under my chair, but I mean I don't do it now, okay? This is when I was in school.
Yeah. I found a couple of gums stuck under.
Alright, the next one. Never have I ever shared someone else's secret.
Oh.
Oh, nice. Good teachers. Never have I ever told a bad joke.
Well, I think I'm hilarious,
I'm
but
pretty sure I have.
Never have I ever read someone else's diary.
oh,
Never have I ever eaten dessert before dinner.
oh,
Oh.
yep.
Thank you, I wasn't the only one. Okay, never have I ever put my shoes on the wrong feet. Pair of slippers, shoes.
As a child?
Yeah, probably, yeah. Okay.
Still happens sometimes.
Don't think I have.
When you wake up in the morning sometimes.
Never have I ever screamed while watching a scary movie.
Oh my gosh, yes. I actually kicked somebody once.
Never have I ever pretended to be sick to get out of work. Oh, she hasn't.
What?
The zombie.
No! I mean,
Never have I ever lost a bet.
Oh.
You have. Okay. Never have I ever spied on my neighbors.
Yeah.
Curious
to go the
over the wall.
Yes,
of the
yes.
neighbor.
Okay, maybe curious.
Never have I eaten what I knew was someone else's food.
Oh yes.
Your siblings, your
Oh,
parents.
Yeah, I haven't.
you haven't? No, I have.
Never have I pulled a door that had a push sign on it.
Oh god, yes.
Never have I danced on a bar. Top of a bar.
No.
I think I might have.
My.
Never have I ever sung in the shower.
Oh yes.
I think we've all done that, yeah.
Never have I ever re-gifted a gift.
Oh, I have.
Yeah.
Never have I ever pretended to laugh at a joke I didn't get.
Quite a few times.
To keep the peace.
Quite a few
I'm sure I have, yeah.
Never have I ever eaten food that fell on the floor. Please
Oh, I have.
applies. Oh, never ever. Okay. Never have I ever made a duck face when taking a selfie.
No, I haven't.
Because I barely take selfies.
don't think
I don't
so.
think I've taken a selfie in my life.
Okay. So never have I ever Googled my own name to see what comes up.
Oh, I have.
Totally.
Never have I ever fallen asleep while watching a movie.
It's like my default setting.
3 of these.
Yeah.
I give it a Sharon.
Right, the last one, and the least interesting one. Never have I ever lied during this game of Never Have I Ever.
No.
Honest the end of segment 2, which is a fun little game. Thank you for taking part. Thank you for being on the show. Congratulations on the recognition for your school. They have just won an amazing, prestigious international platform. All the very best to the ballet school, and we will see, hopefully, doing better and bigger things like Tara just mentioned in the coming years. And all the very best. Thank you again. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
There you have it. These are our answers to the questions and the game.
Be sure to check out Living's Instagram and Facebook pages for the latest episodes of Living Gets Real.
5, 6, 7, 8.
That's a wrap.